Hey guys, in this video I'm gonna share with you a few workflows in n8n that I built for myself for content creation. The idea was very simple. I just wanted to have like an AI agent in my phone, kind of like ChatGPT, where I can dictate my thoughts, provided with some kind of a unstructured raw draft for my social media post. Then the LLM would take care of it and it will provide me with the ready to go post. But I want to be able to review it and then either provide it with my feedback and iterate, or approve it, and then it will be automatically published to LinkedIn or to X, to Threads, whatever. For this tutorial, I'm going to use LinkedIn. Then there is also an option to generate image using the latest model from OpenAI for image generation. And the second part of this video is much more exciting for me. It was more complicated, more tricky. The idea is that I created my AI avatar using Heygen, and now I'm able to just again communicate my thoughts to the LLM. It is going to create the whole script for my short form video content. Then I can either approve or decline, or provide my feedback and iterate and come up with a new version for an updated script. And once it is approved, I'm going to send the request for Heygen for generating video. Of course, it is going to be all automated. I don't really need to send any requests manually. Once the video is generated, it is going to send me the video URL for approval. And if I approve it, it will be automatically published to YouTube as a YouTube short, to Instagram Reels, and to TikTok. So without further ado, let me just show you how it works. Let's do a quick demo. I just have a few agents in my Telegram account. Let's actually do short form request, and let's say, so let's prepare a post where I express my excitement about the latest Google's I/O event, which took place on the 21st of May 2025. I just want to say that the event was really interesting among other announcements, and actually do your research and mention some announcements. Among other announcements, I was really excited about the real-time live translations in Google Meets. This is amazing, and it really feels that in the nearest future, we will all forget about language barriers at all. All right, so I've got that post for reviewal. If I go back to my workflow here, I can see the execution has started, and now it is waiting for my feedback. So I can just quickly go through it. Did you catch Google's IEO? That's not correct, and it needs to be IO. I'm generally excited about that's coming next. Imagine barrier-free conversations. All right, let's respond. It is going to open a new tab in browser, which is annoying, but I think that's the only way to do this for now, because we need to trigger the webhook. Anyway, let's say instead of IEO, say IO, don't mention May 21st. All right, let's submit. Let's close this one. Now, if I go back to Telegram, I've got an updated version. Did you catch Google's I/O event? Now there is no mention of 21st of May. So let's respond. Good to go. Submit. Now it is going to send the HTTP request to Heygen to start generating my video. So if I go to Heygen and to my projects, I will find this new video. You can see that it is API video processing. So it was created via API through my HTTP request. There is also a title, Google's real-time translation. So let's wait until it is generated. I don't need to do anything, like I just want to show you what is going under the hood. But once it is generated, I will receive a notification in Telegram with the link to review that video. All right, so the video is now ready. Let's go back to Telegram, and I've got this short form publish bot. And it is just asking me, is this video approved? I can open up this link. And
did you catch Google's I/O event? The announcements were wild. AI-powered Gemini smart glasses, a new filmmaking tool called Google Flow, and upgraded image and video generators. But the showstopper, real-time live translations in Google Meet. Imagine talking to anyone, anywhere with zero language barriers. This isn't just a cool feature, it's a step toward making language differences irrelevant. Are we finally on the verge of seamless global conversations? I think we just might be.
All right, so that's the video. You might optimize it a little bit. You might prepare the sample for training AI, applying more efforts. I just wanted to create something fast, just to show you how it works. Now, if I reply that it is approved, let's click approve. Now it is going to take this video and publish it to YouTube, Instagram, and TikTok. So let's go to TikTok. And if I refresh this page, let's allow it 1 second because it has to actually download that file first and then upload it to social media. So if I refresh TikTok, I've got this video. So it was published 44 seconds ago. If I go to Instagram, the same thing. I've got this new post, this video. Let's actually delete it right away. And if I go to YouTube and refresh this sample channel, let's go to Shorts, and it is published to Shorts as well.
Did you catch Google's
There is also a caption. Google's AI translates live. Our language barriers finally history. Well done. My friends from OmniFusion AI have been creating content like that for quite some time now. It looks really nice, really realistic. Some of these shorts generated like millions of views. So I decided to give it a try as well. Now that's short form video creation. Now for LinkedIn, I have this second workflow where I can create a LinkedIn post, or additionally the one with image generation. So let's just go back to Telegram. Let's go to my LinkedIn agent with images and basically send the same voice message to that agent. I'm gonna just forward it to my LinkedIn agent with images. Now this workflow is active, so execution should start now. Okay, and now it is running. I should receive the draft for my LinkedIn post. Let's see. And here it is, the recent Google IEO again. So for some reason it doesn't transcribe IO properly. All right, let's just respond and let's say change IO to IO, submit. Let's go back to Telegram. I should receive like an updated version for that. Let's see. All right, and now there is the recent Google I/O event on May 21st. Blah blah blah. Okay, let's hit respond. Open, and let's say approved. So now the workflow should go further. It is going to send the request to OpenAI to generate image based on this post, and then it will be automatically published to LinkedIn. So let's give it some time for image generation, and then I'll refresh my LinkedIn page. All right, now the status of this workflow execution is succeeded. So let's go to LinkedIn, refresh my profile here, and now I can see the new post has been published. Let's quickly check it out. All right, so this is my post. This is the text that I have approved. And then there is an image generated by OpenAI's latest image generation model. They really fixed a lot of things. Now the text that it generates is really, really good. As you can see, there are hardly any typos here. So you can really generate different visuals, infographics, etc. for LinkedIn posts. I haven't prompted it well, so I wouldn't use this image. But overall, if you prompt it correctly according to your style, according to your needs, you can generate images, and this way it looks much more engaging. All right, and it is also convenient because you can just use it, from Telegram, from your phone while you are in a cab or something like that. So it's super convenient and you can save a lot of time. All right, now I'm going to walk you through the builds in n8n, and I'm going to show you what you need to change in order to adapt it to your needs. So in the video description, you will find my resource hub, and there will be the link to my school community. Just go to that link, then you need to join my school community, navigate to community, then you'll find YouTube resources, and here just find the relevant video, the one that you are currently watching, open up that post, and here you will see resources, n8n templates, click download, and you will be able to download the templates from my Google Drive. Once you have the templates on your computer, just create a new workflow in n8n, click these three dots, import from file, and select the relevant templates. One of the reasons why n8n is such a great tool is that it allows you to self-host your solutions. And I always recommend to self-host your workflows because then you have full control over your data, and it is much cheaper because you don't pay per automation. And one of the best ways to do that is using Hostinger. You will find this landing page in the video description. Just click the link, scroll down. It is already pre-configured for n8n VPS hosting. I suggest that you go for KVM2 plan. It provides great features for this price. It is more than enough for me to host my workflows. So just click choose plan. Here you can select the period. So for example, with 12 months, you're going to save 53%. But additionally, because this video is sponsored by Hostinger partly, you can apply my code BOSAR and then you will get additional 10% discount. This is a limited offer, so definitely use it. Then for the operating system, just select n8n, confirm, and click continue. Continue the checkout process. And once you're in, this is your VPS dashboard. This is where you will host all the data. From here, you can click manage app and you'll be redirected to your n8n workspace. All right, now let me break down how my workflows are configured. Again, you will be able to download this exact templates, and you just need to update them with your credentials, with your API keys, and they will be ready to go. The first stage is user input. So I'm going to use Telegram for user input. The first node is Telegram trigger. Here you just need to create new credentials for your Telegram account. This is super easy. Let's just click create new credentials. You can just open the docs from n8n. It is very structured. Essentially, I just need to create a new bot using botfather, and then you'll get the access token, which you need to paste here, and your integration will be set up. Trigger on messages, nothing needs to be changed here. Then the next one is to understand whether it is a voice message or a text message. You can just stick to text messages, but I also want to be able to communicate using my voice. The rule here is very simple. So the Telegram trigger node, it will either include message text, or it will include message voice file ID, and depends on which item is included. It will follow the relevant route here. So in my case, it is voice. Then I'm going to download that file. So there is resource file, operation get, and then I just take file ID from the output from Telegram trigger. So here, if you scroll down, you will see file ID. Just drag and drop that file ID here, and it is going to download that file. Then it is going to pass that file to OpenAI for transcription. So operation transcribe a record, a resource audio, and input data field name is data. It will be just automatically taken from the previous node. The output item here is called text. So I just wanted to set text as a variable here as well. And then when we get to content creation agent, doesn't matter whether it was like originally it was a text message or a voice message. Anyway, it will be marked as text here or as text here, and then our AI agent will process JSON text no matter what it was originally. Now let's go to the next stage, which is human in the loop text generation. So first we've got our content creation agent. Here the system prompt is that your role is an AI assistant specialized in creating LinkedIn posts based on user input. You can adapt this prompt to your needs as you wish. You can also use my n8n prompt creator custom GPT. The link to it will be attached in the school community as well. Okay, this expression means that it is going to pull the output from the previous node to use it as a user message, right, as a prompt. And then this AI agent will have two subnodes. The first subnode is just the connection to an LLM. In my case, this is GPT-4.1 from OpenAI. And the second tool it is going to use is Tavily. So Tavily is a third-party service. And the only goal of Tavily is to allow you to connect your LLM to the web. So whenever I provide my draft, my thoughts to that agent, it will be able to search the web to, for example, get the real announcement from that Google I/O event. So you can go to Tavily, just sign up, and all you need to change here is just copy your own API key, go back to my template in n8n, open up this node. And here, if you scroll down, you will find authorization using field below, right? And then bearer space. And instead of this API key of mine, just paste your API key from Tavily, and this is going to work. Basically, you can go to documentation and see how to create this API request. click on API reference. It is very well described here, and this is how I created this API integration. If you're a bit confused about API integrations, feel free to watch my video, which is dedicated to API integrations using HTTP requests. It is like the easiest to understand video ever, so make sure to check it out if you are confused. Let's go back to n8n. So if you scroll down a little bit, you will find the body that I want to send to Tavily. This is like copied from their documentation, the exact example from there. The only thing that I've changed is here search term, right? Query search term. And below I can actually define that placeholder that this is just like the subject the user wants to explore. And this way my AI agent will kind of replace this placeholder with the real subject that the user wants to explore. Also, a few things to mention here with Tavily search tool. First of all, in my system prompt, I mentioned a few times. So mandatory tool, Tavily search, always use Tavily, and then in the end again, for every request, use Tavily search tool because, during my iterations, sometimes it didn't use it. I want to use it for every request because I want up-to-date information. And then if you go to this HTTP request node, if you wanted to follow along and just create it from scratch, you would search for HTTP request tool. And this tool, if you go to settings, this is the latest HTTP request tool node version 4.2. And in this version, you can't really define the placeholders in your body. So if you download my template, if you have this problem, then you will see that in my template, this node is HTTP request tool node version 1.1. And here below the body field, you can actually define the placeholders. So just a quick note on that. Then once we got the output from our AI agent, which is basically the first iteration, the first version for our post, we are going to set it as a variable here. It is going to be called post because later on we want to use it, no matter if it was the output from this AI agent or from our iteration AI agent. Anyway, it will be updated as a post variable, and we will be able to use it later on for publishing. The next node is a Telegram node for feedback request. So if you search for Telegram, and then if you go to message actions and send message and wait for response, so that's the one. Open it up. And here we have message. You need to connect it to the same credentials that you created for the first node, for the trigger node. Chat ID is going to be pulled from my Telegram trigger, right? So if you scroll down here, chat ID, let's just drag and drop it here, chat ID. All right, now this expression is going to pull it from my trigger node. Then we've got message. So this is going to pull the post from our previous node, right? And response type free text. You could do like approval, where I would just get approve or decline like buttons. But here I can actually provide my feedback in free text, and then it will be passed to our iteration agent for, for the revision. All right, so let's go to feedback evaluation. So once I provide it with my feedback, this node is going to assign it to one of the two categories, either to publish it or to iterate. So the description here is like very concise and clear. The user confirms the post is good to go, blah, blah, blah. Or the user requests revisions or suggests changes. Feedback includes any critique, suggestions, hesitations, etc., etc. So according to the category, it is going to select either iterate branch or publish branch. So if it goes to the iterate route, it will go to our iteration AI agent. Here we are going to provide it with our prompt, which is here is the post to revise. So that's the post created by our initial AI agent. And here's the human feedback. So that would be my feedback that I provided it with. And then system message is that you are an expert in crafting professional and engaging LinkedIn posts, blah, blah, blah. So now this agent is going to revise our post, and then it will go again here to set post. We are going to update this variable with the new information from our iteration agent. Then it will send another message to my Telegram chat with an updated post for approval. Then if I approve it, it will go to the publish route. It will go to my create image prompt AI agent. This is basically just an LLM call where my system message here is, the guidelines to create the prompt for image generation. And then in the user message prompt, I just provided with my LinkedIn post. So basically the variable here, which includes the latest update from my iteration agent, or in case it was approved from the first time, it will be the output from this AI agent. All right, then once the image generation prompt is created, it is going to be used by this second node. This is just an HTTP request. It is pre-configured by n8n, so you can go to the tab here and just search for OpenAI, and then within OpenAI section you will find generate an image. So that's the node we need. Here you just need to connect it to your OpenAI account. I'm sure you know how to do this. Just create new credential, and here you just need to paste your API key. If you navigate to OpenAI developer platform, API keys, create new secret key, and then once the key is created, just paste it here and it will be connected. One more thing to add here is that in order to use their latest model, GPT Image 1, I actually needed to verify my organization. So again, in OpenAI developer platform, just navigate to settings here and then general, and here verifications. You see organization is verified. It took me like 2 minutes just to verify your ID or something like that. And then you will definitely be able to use the latest OpenAI GPT Image 1 model. All right, so of course, operation generate image, model in use should be GPT Image 1, and then the prompt is the output from our previous node. In the output from this node, you'll get a file, you can view it here, right? And then it will be used by this last node to actually post it to LinkedIn. This node is pre-configured by n8n. You need again to create your credentials to connect it to your LinkedIn account. Feel free to use the well-structured documentation by n8n to establish your integration with LinkedIn. Then our resource would be post operation create. Post as you can select either a person or an organization. Person name or ID. Then for the text of our post, it is going to pull the item from our set post node from here, right? So we can just delete it here, and let's go to set post, drag and drop it here. All right. Then media category image. Basically, you can select whether you want to include media or not. So you can select none, or you can select image and then input binary field data, and it will automatically pull the data from our previous generate image node. Let's click test step, deactivate workflow to execute. All right, let's deactivate test step. It says no input data yet, so let's see. Okay, it is waiting for my input. All right, let's quickly click respond. Good to go. Let's go back to our automation here. Now it is generating an image. Let's give it a second or two for that. All right, now the workflow executed successfully. Let's go to my LinkedIn profile. Let's refresh it. And here I've got a new post. I don't even know what it is about. I don't remember my initial request. But anyway, here's the image created. Let's go back to the workflow and let's open up this node and let's view. So that's the image that was generated by OpenAI. All right, this is pretty much it. You can download this template, or you can also download the template without image generation part. So it's up to you which one to use. All right, now let's cover our workflows for creating short form videos and publishing them to YouTube, Instagram and TikTok. So first of all, I'm going to use Heygen for creating my AI avatar. All right, so once you sign up with Heygen, go to avatars and create new avatar, select hyper realistic avatar, and basically you will be able to create a hyper realistic avatar like this one. To do that, you just need to record a 5-minute video, of you talking to the camera, preferably high resolution camera. Look at the camera, do some generic gestures, high quality microphone, quiet environment, etc. You will find all the guidelines within Heygen. They will provide you with all the guidelines during the setup process for your hyper realistic avatar. And once you've got it, it will look like this. Let's quickly check.
Hey, Bohdan Saranchuk, your hyper-realistic avatar is ready. Try creating videos with it. Also, click the feedback button to share what you think. Hope you enjoy.
All right, so that's my sample. Now let's go back to n8n. In n8n, I have now two workflows for this process. The first part is pretty much the same as we had with LinkedIn. The only difference is that instead of publishing to LinkedIn, we are going to send an HTTP request to Heygen, and we will ask it to create that video according to our script with our AI avatar. So once you have this template imported, all you need to do is basically create new credential. So we need to create new Telegram bot and then connect it here. You see, I have 4 different access tokens for each bot that I use. Then you need to do the same for all 3 Telegram nodes. So this one, and this one. For all of them, make sure to select the relevant credentials. And then the first part here is the same. Our AI agent node here will be a bit different because now it needs to prepare a script for a short form video instead of a LinkedIn post. So you need to adapt the prompt. Other than that, it should remain the same. It is going to use Tabele again. It is going to use GPT-4.1 model. Then we are going to set script as a variable to be used later on. The same flow. It is going to send me the script. I'm going to provide my feedback. Then it will go to iteration agent. Here my guidelines are a bit different, because again, it needs to have the context that now it is not my LinkedIn post, it is my short form video for YouTube Shorts, Reels, and TikTok. Then it will provide me with an updated script, and once I approve it, right, the category assigned here will be published. Then it will go to the generate title AI agent. So basically the prompt here is to analyze my script and generate a title. These titles would only be displayed in my Heygen if I go to projects right here. And this is just for me to understand what a particular video is about. And then I have a custom HTTP request node, and it is configured according to Heygen documentation to send an HTTP post request to create a new video. So you can go to Heygen here, just navigate to settings, then subscriptions and API, Heygen API. Here you can copy your API token. That's basically everything you need. Just copy the token, and in my node in n8n, just paste it here, the value. X API key should remain the same, and just change the value. And if you need more instructions on how this node is configured, on how this HTTP request is created, you can go to Heygen again. Here just click See API instructions, get started. And from here we are interested in create avatar videos, right? And here I can basically get all the instructions, generate video. So I can just copy this curl and upload it in my HTTP request node right here, import from curl, paste that curl, and everything will be predefined. What else you need to change here is in your JSON body. Here you need to paste your avatar ID and your voice ID. Okay, so navigate back to Heygen. Let's go to my avatars. Let's click on this one. And here, if you click on 3 dots, you will see copy avatar ID, paste it right here, avatar ID. And then for voice ID, let's go to AI voice. Once you create your AI avatar, you will have your voice clone. And here the same, just navigate to 3 dots, get voice ID, and paste it right here. Once that's done, input text is basically my script that has been created by previous nodes. And based on that text, this is going to be like the script for that video. And also I've included here the dimension. So if you want to make it HD quality, you need to upgrade to their paid API tier. I'm going to break that down in a moment. Background type transparent, so that I get like pure vertical video ready to be published to my social media. And option remove logo true. This means that if I have the appropriate package, appropriate tier, which needs to be paid API tier, then it would create my video without their Heygen logo. Once the workflow gets to this Heygen HTTP request, it is going to trigger the new video creation. The created video will appear here in the project section. And once it is successfully created, there is an opportunity to set up webhook integration so that Heygen would call your webhook endpoint once there is a new video created. So I have a separate workflow for that. I'm going to break it down as well. So first, the webhook would be called. This new video will be sent to me via Telegram again. Then I would be able to approve it or decline. If I decline it, it will stop. The whole execution will stop. If I approve it, it is going to download that video. It is going to transcribe it so that I get the text from that video. based on that script, on that text, my AI agents will create the title and short description. Then I'm going to use a third-party tool called Blotato to upload all of those videos directly to my YouTube, Instagram, and TikTok profiles. Now let me show you how to set up this webhook. So first step is to create this webhook trigger node, and you will get your production URL. This is your webhook endpoint. Your HTTP method should be post. You shouldn't change anything here. Make sure to add option, which is allowed origins, just to make it work. Once you've got your webhook endpoint here, you need to add it to your Heygen account. So in Heygen, there is a clear instruction on how to add a webhook endpoint. You need to do it using post HTTP request. So that's why there is a separate node here. This is just to make that one request to kind of add that endpoint to my account. So to set it up, you don't need to change anything here. You just need to paste your value, your key here. So for that key, just go to Heygen, again, settings, subscriptions and API, Heygen API, copy, and this API token needs to go right here. So just paste it here, and then don't change any headers. For the JSON body, the only thing to change, again, this is your webhook endpoint. So just copy your webhook endpoint from this trigger node, and then go back to HTTP request, open this one, and paste it here. Save, click test step. You need to deactivate your workflow. All right, click test step. And you are going to send this request to Heygen. You will receive this output, which is the response from Heygen. It says that my webhook endpoint is enabled. This is the URL that it is going to call whenever this event happen. And for the event, it should be avatar video success. So now, once I have a successfully created video in my Heygen account, it is going to call this webhook. Every time it calls my webhook, it is going to provide the URL for my video. So now I need to create another node, Telegram node. The only thing important here is that you need chat ID, right? So I also created like a separate node Telegram trigger. I messaged my my bot here. Like let's click test step. It is listening. Now I go to Telegram. Here I need to find short form publish. Let's message it. Just say hi. Boom. I got some output, and here I need to find my chat ID, just manually copy it and paste it here. Right now it is going to use that particular chat to send me the video for my review. So the message here is this video approved? And then it is going to pull the URL from my previous webhook. Then response type approval. I can either approve or decline, and that's pretty much it. If we click test step, let's see, in my Telegram, I received this message. Is this video approved? If I open this file, I should be able to check.
Did you ever wonder what makes...
Yeah, I can review this video, and then I can click either approve or decline. Let's click approve. That's it. Let's go back to this workflow. So now the output is approved true. Then my next note here is a condition. If approved exists, then we are going to move on. The next step is to download that video. So this is just a custom HTTP request, method get, and we are going to just pull the URL from that webhook trigger node. So here, if you go to webhook, like here, this URL, so I'm going to just drag and drop it here. And this is how it is pulling the URL from my webhook trigger node. Test step. So now it gives me the file, I can view it.
Did you ever wonder?
Okay, it is successfully downloaded. Then I want to transcribe that video because I want to have the script in a text form, right? So let's go to this node, transcribe a recording, data, it will be automatically pulled from the previous node, and I get the output like the actual text of that video. So let's see the actual script, right? All right, so did you ever wonder what makes Bogdan and Dasha blah blah blah? Then I've got two AI nodes. The prompt here is simple. So analyze the short form video script and come up with a good title to use for social media publishing. And then I provide it with my script. And then the same for the next, generate description. Just analyze that script and create a 2-sentence catchy description for it. That's it. Then we are going to use Blotato to publish it to YouTube, Instagram, and TikTok. Blotato is a third-party tool that allows you to seamlessly publish via API to any social media platform. This node is going to get my video from n8n and upload it to Blotato, and then it will use the new link from Blotato to publish it to YouTube, Instagram, and TikTok. So when you sign up with Blotato, all you need to do is go to settings. Here you need to first log in to your profile that you want to publish to. So in my case, it's YouTube, Instagram, and TikTok. And then you can click copy API key. One thing to mention here is the moment you click copy API key, your free trial will stop and you will be charged for a paid package, right? They don't allow API usage within their free trial, all right? So just make sure you understand that. But all you need to do is copy API key, go back to my template, open this node, and here you can keep it unchanged. It is set up according to the documentation from Blotato. The only thing you need to change here is this value. So this is your API key, then save. The rest should be unchanged. Let's click test step. And now it is going to get the video from my URL from my webhook trigger node. And in the output, it will create a new link. Now it is a new URL created by Blotato, and it includes my media file. My next three nodes here are for publishing. So by the way, in Blotato, if you go to help, right here, you can find all the information from Blotato, including API, quick start. And here you will find everything you need to set up those nodes, all the information on post requests. So this is how I configured them. But for now, just open this node and everything you need to change here. Again, just paste your API that you copied from Blotato, API key. And then in the JSON body, you just need to change the account ID. So this is for YouTube. If I go to Blotato, let me go to settings. Scroll down. Here I am already logged in with my YouTube profile, so I can just copy account ID, go back to my n8n workflow and paste it right here. So this is what you need to change to make it work with your account. Other than that, it is going to pull the title from my generate title node. It is going to pull the text from my generate description node, and it is going to pull the actual URL from my previous node, which is the Blotato's URL with my media. That's it. The same with Instagram and with TikTok. Just go to a Blotato account, copy your account ID for Instagram, then go back to Instagram node, scroll down to the JSON body, and here account ID, make sure to paste your account ID. If you click test step, you will see that it is going to publish that video. So now if I go to Instagram, let's quickly do that. This is my Instagram account. And now you will see that there is a new post. Let me refresh it. And it appeared in my feed, so I can open and check it out.
Bogdan and Dasha stand out in the world of AI.
Okay, so that was just my sample from my iterations before. Now, when I specified the exact size and no background, it wouldn't look like this. It would look as in my previous demo in the beginning of this video. And that's pretty much it. So now it is going to be published automatically only after your approval. You can communicate with all the agents in your Telegram account, so you don't need to actually log into your social media platforms or do anything with it. Lastly, what is the cost of running an automation like this to create AI generated videos and automatically publish them to your social media profiles? Well, first of all, of course, there are costs like hosting, a few dollars per month. Then there is AI tokens from OpenAI. So each LLM call, like to generate a title or to generate description, you need to pay for AI tokens, a few cents usually. What you really need to consider is pricing from Heygen and pricing from Blotato. With Heygen, you need to go for at least the creator package, which is $29 per month. You can create one custom video avatar within this package, and then theoretically you could have 1080p video export, and you can remove a watermark. But in fact, this wouldn't work with API requests. So what you need to do is go to looking for API plans, and here you would see additional pricing for API usage. Here you can get 10 free credits. 1 credit equals 1 minute of generated avatar video. So theoretically, you could get 10 minutes of videos generated through API requests for free, but those videos would include watermark, and they would also be maximum 720p resolution. And in order to remove the watermark and have a 1080p resolution, you would have to pay $100 per month. Then you would also get 100 credits, which would equal like 100 minutes of generated AI avatar video. If you generated 100 short form videos per month, then it would be reasonable. But if you generate 4 shorts per month, then it might be quite pricey because you'd have to pay what, $130 per month, something like that. So that's Heygen, and then we've got Potato. You need to pay $29 per month. They have a free trial, but the moment you use that copy API token button, you will stop your free trial and you will be charged this amount. That's it for the pricing. Now I want to give a shout out to Sabrina Ramonov. She has great tutorials on n8n. She is actually a founder of Potato, so that's how I found her. And also to n8n. This is my go-to guy for all the n8n tutorials. Make sure to check out their channels. Other than that, if you are interested in not only building but also monetizing the AI solutions and automations like this one, I invite you to check out our AI fellowship program. The link will be in the video description. You'll get a technical crash course focused on building deployable and sellable AI automations. You will also get access to all the sales frameworks, to our SOPs, templates, frameworks, everything we use in our agency, and we've been operating and selling AI solutions for over 1.5 years now. Also, we run weekly Q&A sessions where you can ask me and my co-founder Nick, he is a CTO with 15 years of experience, on how to build and deploy these solutions, just brainstorm projects. You also get all the modules on go-to-market strategy, niche research. So if you want to really dive deeper and understand if this is the business for you or not, check out our website and get in touch. I hope these workflows will be useful for you. Don't forget to like this video and subscribe to the channel. I'd really appreciate it. Thank you very much for watching this video, and I'll see you soon in the next one. Bye.